Hi, everyone. Today we'll be talking about pain and the culture that teaches us how to handle pain. It is so sad that, knowing that pain is a very core and a crucial and important part of your life, but we're never taught how to deal with pain. We're actually taught the other way around. We're taught how to run away from the pain. I remember every time when you were a kid, when you cried, what did people do? They shove food in your mouth, or they get you a toy. They make you, take away from that feeling every possible way they can. And so what that becomes part of your psychology is that you need to run away from that uncomfortable feeling. You need to run away from that painful feeling that you're inside, that you're having, and there's no way to deal with it. The only thing that you can do is avoid. But as you know, pain can never be avoided. Think about it, because it's really a process that happens inside of you. You can run away from it, but it's in you. It's not like something that's physical outside in the world, right? So I'm aware and that we are brought up in a culture where nobody teaches us about pain, and the only words that you hear is run away from that feeling that you should never feel pain. That's you shouldn't have that part of your life. But knowing this is what pain is. Pain is learning trying to happen. Pain is something that's teaching you, but when you avoid pain, you actually miss that teaching. It is an important part of you, and there's a way for you to for us to learn how to integrate, how to engage, and how to deal with it, and how to cope with it. And can you really run away from pain? It's delusional. It's the belief system that we live in, but you can't. When you run away from pain, you actually create more pain. When I hear clients, we find places to hide away from pain. One of the places to hide away from is drugs, sex, food, shopping, and all those things that you do to run away from your pain. But shouldn't they be expression of your joy? Like, I'm not saying not to have those things, but they should be expression of your joy, not a hiding place from your pain. Pain is actually learning trying to happen. And you know what? It's interesting when people say, I'm feeling really sad, so I'm going to go for shopping. You end up shopping, you end up spending more time, more money than you need, and you end up, filling out your credit cards more than you need to, because you're coming from a place that says, I need to buy something in order for me to cover for that pain, to make me happy. So, and then you end up putting yourself in more trouble. You end up putting yourself in more chaos and more pain. And that same goes for a relationship. When you're unhappy and you're like, another person can make me happy, what do? That pain attracts another pain, and then you end up in another bad relation, and so on. So there's never actually a running away from a pain. When you run away from a pain, you actually create more pain. But if you go from a place of happiness, as you go into a relationship, it's really expression of your joy. And you go to a shopping mall, you'll buy a lot less than than if you were in pain and then you go buy it. So pain, we are from a culture, we're from a family system that teaches us to run away from pain. But that's not how you can cope with it, and that's not how you can engage. Learn to engage with it and sit with it. And in coming videos, we'll talk more about how to deal with pain, how to engage, and how to integrate. But I just want you to, for today, realize that pain is not something that you can run away from it, because when you run away from it, you end up creating more pain, and you invite more pain in your life. So for today, I just want you to chew on that. That the culture that we're brought up, and how we're taught to run away from something that is so crucial to our growth, that is so important for our growth as human beings. Thank you. See you next week.